accurate. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name is Lindsay, and this is Life with Lindsay. Today, we have our final tea party review, event wrap-up, whatever you want to call this. First and foremost, before I get into all of this, a few boring housekeeping tips. I do have a fan running directly to my left. My tiny human is very much awake. I don't have the monitor, but she's directly below me, so you may hear jumping sounds. Toddlers, they're fun. I have my computer here and my notebook here so that hopefully I don't miss anything that I am trying to show you guys. Peep the shirt, caffeinated as a mother, that's accurate. I'm actually drinking coffee today in my Curiouser and Curiouser mug from Amazon. If I remember, I'll link this down below. I've always wanted a clear mug and it's super cute. Anyway, that's not why everyone's here. So, Alice in a Winter Wonderland. I do apologize that this has taken so long. For anyone who has been following me on Instagram, you know that I have been having major technical difficulties. Oh, now I look like I have no hair. So let's. My hair's still kind of wet. This is my problem. Real talk. Not that any of you are asking, but I leave my hair up in a bun when I get out of the shower until I take my hair down, usually before I go to bed. So that means it never dries except for the very ends and like right here. So I took it down in hopes that it would dry. Again, none of you are here for this, but I'm sharing it anyway because we're all friends, right? Anyway, so the event. Alice in a Winter Wonderland. I want to start and say, first and foremost, thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I had a conversation with my husband and we were thinking maybe we'd have like 50 entries would be like reaching for the skies. Probably 20-ish. We exceeded that. We exceeded that by a lot. And I am blown away. Blown away. Let me double check while I'm talking to you guys. Oh. Well, that's not going to work. And hopefully we're back. I really, really hope that that is, I know it's not going to be a seamless transition. It's all right. It's all right. If you've been here long enough that you know everything, I am the conductor of the Hot Mess Express. And I'll put it right here because I put it in almost every video. So, we had a total of 102 different entries. Some of these were multiple entries. There were 74 completed canvases. I think there might have been another one that the person forgot to put the final picture of, but then sent it to me. Anyway, so 74. We had over 8 countries, including the United States, the UK, Netherlands, Spain, Australia, Belgium, Canada. If I did not mention your country and you participated, please let me know down below. There were over 800 posts using the hashtag Alice in a Winter Wonderland. There were 812 posts. That's unreal, you guys. Unreal. This is my first event, and I know that along the way there were lots and lots of hiccups, and that it's a growing process. And it's funny because I've had people reach out to me asking me for advice on how to run theirs, and I'm like, I touched the cord that controls the ring light, so sorry. I can tell you what things I learned for the next time, and let's do that. So, Alice in a Winter Wonderland 2022. You guys ready? Start shopping for your canvases now. No, seriously though, I am officially announcing there will be an Alice in Winter Wonderland 2022. Pending no, life crises happens. And if not, I'm sure I have more than willing and capable friends who would take over for me or participate with me. I will say next time I do this or any event that I choose to host in the future, I will be adding in a Google Doc so that you guys can submit your information, so that I'm not completely reliant on my technology, and just so that I don't have to awkwardly message most people after the event to ask them questions. If I asked you where you were from, it's not because I was being creepy. I'll get into that in a moment. So, again, over 100 entries, 74 finishes, 8+ countries, over 800 posts about the event, and I could not be more ecstatic. In a minute, I will insert a slideshow of some of the progress and finishes that we got throughout the event. If you see your name, shout out to you. I've had a couple people message me, go, oh my gosh, I saw myself in your video. If you had a finished canvas, in the time span of the first 2 videos, you were featured in that video. If you participated at all, you were featured in at least one of those 2 videos. So I will get that in. But without further ado, the other thing that I do in these videos, I do my featured accounts. So if you don't know what that is, in Whippin' Chats, I put up little Easter eggs. A little Easter egg is something that pops on the screen really quick and pops back off. It usually is in reference to whatever I'm talking about. So sometimes people get my personality and they look up and they go, oh, wow. All you had to do is screenshot it, and the first person to screenshot it and send it to me became my featured account. And that means that I feature you, the people who are featured. That sounded weird. And I'm using my platform for good. So I've been doing this now for the last month and a half, and I'd like to continue doing this. But this is something that, however small my platform is, we are all here to support one another and to boost each other up. So that is what I am doing. So I actually had 2 people message me within a few minutes of each other, and I gave it to both of them. So without further ado, the first person to reach out to me was Jules over at Nerdy and Crafty. And she actually asked me, is it okay if I use my time to showcase a shop that I love? And I said, sure, absolutely. Whatever it is that you guys want to do. I mean, within reason. If you're going to ask me to do something inappropriate, obviously I'm not going to feature that. Anyway, so she wanted to showcase ShinyShazza. If you guys have never seen or heard of ShinyShazza, Sharon, who owns the shop, is a resin artist based in the UK. She does ship internationally. I'm trying to think. I have a tray over there and I'm trying to see. Yes, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So I do have 2 custom trays that I got from Sharon. She does hand-poured resin trays and cover minders. She does the trays with the ridges for your drills, and then she does like the flat ones, like the coaster style ones. You can use them to store stuff in. You can use them for round drills. This is one that I got made, and I'm well aware it's probably not going to show up well, so I'm going to try to put paper behind it. For anyone who is curious, that is my channel logo. And I'm getting as close as I can without actually standing up. So this is great. I have 2 of these, like I said. You can check Sharon out on Etsy. That's where she does her sales. And I will link everything I'm talking about down below. These, they cure as you get them, so they do become, I guess, like harder over time. Is that the right word? Yeah. So I have this one, and I have another one that has the Coping with Lorengo blue airway ribbon in it. I got them, obviously, for personal use. And these are great. They are really nice trays. They don't have a spout, so she does sell, what are they called? Funnels in her shop. And if you're based in the US and you buy 2 trays, if you add a spout, you'll end up getting free shipping. That's kind of how that breaks down. So I did that, or 2 funnel, whatever it was, and I got the free shipping. So she also does resin, other resin pieces in her shop. She tries to do a drop every Saturday, make sure I'm saying this right, at 5 p.m. GMT. If you don't know what time that is in your time zone, I would just recommend Googling it. But she always posts all of her information on her social media. So thank you again to Jules for choosing to showcase another small business. We are big fans and advocates of shopping small and supporting small businesses, and I hope that you are as well. And the next person that I am featuring will be Krystal, and I will put her stuff here. Krystal is known as Classy Sassy Stitcher, both on Instagram and here on YouTube. Check her out on both places. And as always, I'll have everything linked down below. Krystal will be hosting her very first event this year. It is the Tale as Old as Time. It will be using the hashtag Tale as Old as Time Paint Along. And Editing Lindsay will make that come up on the screen and look pretty. Recording Lindsay is such a bitch to editing Lindsay, isn't she? And it is in honor of the 30th anniversary of Beauty and the Beast. It'll begin on October 30th and run through December 1st. If you have any further questions about the event, please contact Krystal directly on her Instagram. So, without further ado, I am going to put the slideshow up here. Thanks, guys! Welcome back, everybody. I hope that you enjoyed that. I know a lot of people have enjoyed the slideshows. If you have stayed with me this long, it will be worth your wait. I promise you that. So, we have a prize pack that was announced in the announcement video, and I purposely didn't mention anything else about it in hopes that it wasn't going to propel things in a direction I didn't want it to go. So, we have had 2 small shops generously donate items to our prize pack, and one is an item that I purchased myself for the prize pack as well. We also were very, very lucky to have a very generous anonymous donor offer Diamond Art Club gift cards. So, the way this is going to work is I will do a random name generator, and I will contact the winner first to make sure that they actually are located where they said they were located. And then I will publish a video that showcases what the prize pack is, and I will show the winners. So, you heard that correct. There will now be more than one winner. So, I know there was some people that were upset or hurt that I wasn't able to financially swing it to cover everybody. I just want to remind people, the whole point of doing these events is for the excitement and the joy of doing them. With that being said, in the nature of positivity and happiness, if you do win the prize pack, I'm going to ask, I can't really enforce this, but I'm going to ask that the prize is not sold or profited off of in any way, shape, or form. People spent time, money, and effort to create these things and donate them to me for you. And it would be pretty shitty if you just turned around and sold it and made profit off of it. If you get something and it is not of your interest or your likings, then just pay it forward to somebody else. That's what this should all be about. I'm taking my little platform to showcase you guys, and I would really love that if, for some reason, and I doubt it'll be an issue, but for some reason it's not up your alley, then you go ahead and you pay that forward to someone else. And I really hope that that makes sense. And like I said, I know I can't truly enforce that, but I would hope that most people who are participating in this and who have been following along would be in that same vein, that same spirit that I am about all of this. So, with that being said, I'm going to hop off here and I will get all of that together. And when that is completed, I'm still waiting on one more aspect of the prize pack to be in my hands before it gets shipped to the winner. So as soon as that is taken care of, I will publish a video on that as well. And, ooh, excuse me. And if you've made it this far, you guys rock. Tell me one fun fact about yourself down below. Doesn't matter what it is. I hope that you guys enjoyed the event as much as I did. And as always, from the bottom of my heart, with the most sincerity possible, and I'm going to get emotional. This would not be possible without the support of you guys. And I hope that you guys know how much I appreciate each and every one of you, from those who participated and engaged with other people, to those who didn't participate with a canvas but commented on other people's, to those who shared, to those who just watched all the videos. Every single one of you are appreciated. Whether you know it or not, I'm here to tell you that I could not do this without you guys. And I truly, truly mean that. And I really, really do hope you guys feel the sincerity in my message. And I had a blast with Alice in Wonderland 2021. So, or Alice in a Winter Wonderland. I don't know why I just gave it a year. There are so many events this year, you guys. So, let's start 2022 off with a bang. Oh, I'm losing my mind. You know what? Let's just, a little bit more coffee. So, again, thank you guys so much for being here. Before you leave, please give this video 2 thumbs up. 1 real life, 1 virtual. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Come, join the Sparkle Squad. And hit that notification bell so that you're notified anytime I upload a schedule. I do not operate on any sort of schedule. I operate on toddler standard time. I do try to make it so that there is at least 1 whip and chat a week. That is the extent of my schedule. So again, thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you on my next one. Bye, guys! This video is going to be all sorts of discombobulated. Anyway. Hopefully editing Lindsay cuts all of this out so it's not just dead air. Dun, dun, dun.